bringing you guys this bar workout. It is going to be all for the legs and the glutes with a little bit of arm activation in it. We're going to be doing each exercise for 30 seconds with no repeats. So I want you guys to get nice and wide with those legs to start. We're going to be coming into a side lunge for the very first set of exercises. So just make sure that hip, knee, and toe are all facing into the same direction. We're going to open up those arms as we come down. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and then back up. So you want to sink into the heel and stick those hips back. Give the shoulders a squeeze as you take those arms out to the side. As we come to the side, so you can see my form. So my hips are coming back, my knees staying behind my toe, and I'm giving those shoulders a big squeeze here as I drop it down. 10 more seconds, and then we're going to hold it and pulse. Exhale down. On the next one, I want you to hold. Stay here and press down. Just hold those arms out to the side. We're not moving the arms, we're just pulsing into that leg. We're moving maybe 2 to 4 inches max here. I'm already feeling the burn in that. Arms are straight, the shoulders are dropped down, lifting up through the chest, tightening into those abs. Whew. We got 10 more seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Okay, so for the next one, side lunge, we're going to come down, and then we're going to come and, we're going to come up and tap. So I want you to curl into that side lunge, and then tap to the side, and then bring it back down. Ready? Here we go. Curl it, and then wide tap. Curl and wide tap. So with the arms, if you just bend into the elbows, you're not going to feel much. If you squeeze those biceps and squeeze the shoulders, you need a lot more out of the exercise. Flex those biceps, squeeze the back of the shoulders. Keep that tap nice and wide. 10 more seconds, and then we're going to slow things down. Let's do 2 more. One more time. All right, slow down for 2, up for 2. Slow it down for 2, and up for 2. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Good. Down and down, and lift and lift. Just really watch this alignment as you're coming down. Make sure that your hip is tight and muscles are engaged, otherwise that knee is going to be floppy. Drop. My chest is up. My abs are tight. Last one. Okay, same 2 sequences on the other side. So very first one, we're coming into that side lunge with the arms out, and then back, and then we're holding it for that pulse. I'm already out of breath with this. Okay, here we go. Down and up. So think about that space between the shoulder blades. Give those shoulders a squeeze as those arms come out. I want you to feel that weight into the heel here, not into the toes of that foot. Now my other leg is straight. That knee is soft, not locked out. Soft just meaning a slight bend in it. And feel the other glute work as you bring yourself back up with these. Last one, hold those arms. All right, pulse and press. Squeeze into those lower abs. Draw those shoulder blades down away from the ears. Weight is sitting back. I can actually wiggle my toes, so I don't have weight in my toes. Just under 15 seconds to go. Squeeze the tummy. Work it through. Whew. Definitely feeling this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and up. Okay, coming back into that wide tap, so we're going to side lunge down and then tap as we come up and let those arms come down by our sides while squeezing through the shoulder blades. So bicep curl into a press back. Here we go. Curl and push. So again, I'm keeping that spine straight so I don't have rounding through my back. So the spine is straight, my hips are going back, my abs are tight. This leg here is straight. I'm trying to get that spine super long here. Let's get in 2 more. Last one. Okay, we're going to come down for 2, and then up for 2. Drop and drop, and lift and lift. To really find that outside hip as you push it up, squeeze the outside here. Down and up. Good, you're almost there. Belly still strong and tight. Shoulders are down away from those ears. We're keeping that knee back behind our toe. We're gonna do it one more time here. Good, and shake. We're gonna just turn those toes out. So we're plieing, which means my knees are open. What I want you guys to do is reach those arms out in front of you, turn the palms up, and then squeeze those arms back and bring those shoulder blades together. Here we go. So open the knees and squeeze it up. Open those knees and then back up. So I want you to think about what's happening in your feet right now. Notice if your weight is mostly on the inside of the feet. Try and even it out. Make sure that your knees are pointing the same direction as your toes. Okay, really important. Okay, we're gonna do a couple more of these and then we're gonna hold that low. Shoulder blade squeeze, tummy's tight, chest stays up. All right, hold it here. Pulse. Open those knees. Drop those shoulders down. So again, if you're starting to do this with those knees, you're going to hurt yourself. Open them up. Ooh. Shoulders are dropped down. Chest is lifted. Abs are pulled in. Oh, my quads are on fire, but I'm feeling those glutes work too. Squeeze in through that tummy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, lift one heel. 3 pulses are going to be coming down, and then all the way up. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then back up. No arms for this. The hands are going to stay to the hips. Try and get that heel as high as you can. We're still in that plie, so our knees are still turned out. 1, 2, 3, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, squeeze. 2, 3, squeeze. Watch that you're not rolling in on this other foot, so you're going to really open that other side. It's going to work hard. Woo. This one's harder to keep those knees open. A lot more control here, so we're going slow. Okay, let's switch it. Other heel comes up. 1, 2, 3, and squeeze. So your goal on that way down is to fire up the hips, okay? Those inner thighs, the outer thighs, and get an expansion through the front. Again, watch that weight on that other foot. Make sure that's not rolling in. Keeping that chest open. Oh yeah, feeling this. This is our last one. Okay, we're coming into a new position here. So I want you guys to turn to the side. So we're going to be coming into a lunge. So my hip is right over top of my knee, and my knee is right over top of the hip. We're going to open up our arms like this, and we're just going to go straight down and straight up while holding the arms open. I want you to draw those shoulder blades down and back. So squeeze and up. So I'm pressing through my front heel when I come up, and I'm squeezing through that back side. Let's get those glutes fired up. Okay, I want you to feel open through this. Open through the chest, open through the hips. Exhale, push up. Okay, pushing through that front heel. Find the glutes in this. I want everything to be working. And down, exhale, push. Okay, come forward, toes down, and then lift. So my hips are square, I'm not rotated out. My hips are square, and that leg's going straight back. Now you can see I'm not going to move my spine. If I want to go way up here, look at how my pelvis shifts and my back arches. We don't want to go super high. Okay, maintain control. This leg here is bent a little bit in the knee. Woo. Feeling the glutes now with this one. Okay, I'm turning the other way. So I just rotated through my feet. So I'm just going to check my alignment. So I'm going to open up a little bit more so my knees underneath and my ankles underneath this side. Back to those cactus arms. Down and up. Pushing through this front heel. Activating into the back side here. Inhale down, exhale, push through that heel. Okay, I want you to find your glute muscles here. Our quads are tired, so we need our glutes to kick in. Okay, lift the toes of that front foot. Just watch that you're not falling forward when you lunge, but we're staying upright. Okay, upright through this. One more time. All right, balance. Hips are square and forward. We're going up with that back leg. Little lifts. Oh. Okay. this knee's not locked out. Lots of control, keep it slow. Squeeze, last one. Good, rotate again, back to the other side. This time, we're going to lunge and then tap that foot in. Hands are gonna stay here, open up the shoulders. Okay, are we ready? Here we go, take it back. Lunge down, pushing through that front heel to tap. So we've got more balance here. And we have to pay attention to our distance, because if you don't go far enough back, what happens to my knees? Okay, we want to keep that 90-degree angle. And stay upright. Keep it slow. Good, hugging into the abs. Chin staying up. We're staying tall. One more time. Okay, I want you to stay here. Take that foot that you were just working, take it in front and lift. Do not bend the spine here, so do not curl to get that leg up. Just lift it as high as you can without compromising your alignment. Exhale as it comes up. Contract the belly muscles. Stay strong here. Feel the muscles here work. All right, we got a couple more left. One more. Okay, take that same leg, take it back, and twist. Okay, so now we're facing the other way, we're doing the same thing. So we're gonna come into that lunge with that tap. Okay, watch that spacing, take it slow, keep those hands to the hips. Okay, ready? Here we go. Lunge down and tap. So again, I'm keeping everything pointing straight when I lunge. I'm not rotating the body at all. Everything is super straight and forward. I'm staying as upright as I can, and I'm open. I'm finding my glutes by pressing through that heel, activating into the back side of that leg. I'm not letting that weight come into my toes. Okay, two more. One more time. And stay here, take that leg that you just had back, and point and lift. Contracting those abs as you pull that leg up. Straight into that spine, stand as tall as you can here. We're staying straight. I'm just going to face forward here so you can see no movement anywhere except for coming right from the leg. We've got 10 seconds to go. Exhale, lift it up. Flex that kneecap so you got a nice strong quad here. Last one. Good, shake it out. So we're going to go back into plies. I'm stepping on something on my floor here, sorry. We're going to go back into plie. So I'm going to turn my legs out. I'm going to come into that plie, and then I'm going to reach it up. I'm going to come back down to that plie, and then reach into the other side. We're just going to flow from one to the next, and reach. So I'm opening my knees. I'm getting a big side stretch, which feels awesome. I'm opening up as I come down, and then lengthening as I come up. Good, letting those arms just flow. This is almost like a break. Feels really good on the body. We've got time for two more. One more. And now I want you to bring those feet together and calf raise. So my heels are touching. I want you to squeeze those inner thighs. Imagine this is zipping up that gap that's between our legs right now. Up as high as you can. Finding that balance, tightening in the pelvic floor, tightening in the core, keeping our chin up, and finding that balance. Okay, squeeze the glutes a little more, squeeze those inner thighs a little more. Keep it tight, keep it tight. Last one, and shake it out. We're gonna go back into the plie. We're gonna slide this time. So we're gonna plie, and then slide the feet together, bring the arms up, and then back open to that plie, and then slide, bring it back together, and come to the center. Alternating from side to side, plie, slide. So with that slide, you should feel those inner thighs connect. Open, slide for the inner thighs. So I'm slow and controlled as I go through from one side to the next. 10 more seconds, and then we're back into those calf raises, but we're going to pulse them this time. Last slide. Good. Okay, hands to those hips. Let's bring those heels up and lift, and lift, and lift. So if you're having a hard time with balance, maybe try taking those hands out in front, or if you really need to hang on to something, you can. My heels are not touching the floor, so I go halfway down and back up. My heels are in, my toes are out, and I'm squeezing my glutes and I'm squeezing my thighs. Whew. feeling that burn. Okay, we're almost there. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake out. Okay, we're getting there. So we're gonna come into curtsies next. One foot is forward, the other foot is back. We're gonna curtsy and then tap. Now with the arms, I want you to have them out, and then we're gonna squeeze. So push and pull. Here we go. Curtsy and squeeze the back of the shoulders. Squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze the back of the shoulders. So my knee again is tracking over my toe, so it's pointing the same way. I think I just did my arms backwards. It's okay. If your arms are not following my arms right now, that's okay. Just keep going. I totally just mixed that up. One more time. Okay, keep it here. I want you guys to take the hands to the hips and extend that leg. Out, tap, out, and tap. So I'm leaning a little bit. You can see that my body's not completely straight. A little bit of a lean. This knee again, it's not locked. Okay, slightly bent. And my hips are pointing forward. So when I lift that leg up to the side, I'm not rotating my hips out to the side because we've already worked the front. I want to work the side. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Okay, so same leg, back into the curtsies. This time we're going to hold them. We're going to hold them and we're going to pulse. After we've done that, we're going to come up and then we're going to pulse what we just did in the last one. Okay, down. So keep it short. Don't move too much. Maybe 2 to 4 inches is your range to go up and down. Inner thigh squeeze. Hips are pointing forward. Open up through that chest and stay nice and tall. Drop the shoulders down. 15 more seconds here. You're going to really feel that front leg. Whew. Now wrap the belly muscles. Pull them in. Give them a good squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Standing it up. And now we're pulsing out the side. Oh yeah, I'm definitely feeling this. Whew. So again, my toes not tapping to the floor, so I've got a lot of balance work here. I'm going slow, maintaining control. And my foot, I'm trying to keep evenly balanced on both sides of the foot. And again, this leg is soft. Let's stay tall. Oh, wait through this. Last few seconds. And shake it out. Okay, we are almost done. I've got a good sweat going on now. This has been an awesome workout to do. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to start with the curtsy. All right, so when we tap, we pull. When we come down, we extend. Are you guys ready? All right, tap and inner thigh squeeze. Shoulder blade squeeze. So even though we don't have any weights, as long as we are flexing our arm muscles, we are going to get a workout in the arms as well. Belly is tight. Lots of control here. We'll get in 2 more. Good, last one. Keep it here, hands to those hips. Full range, up and tap. Up and tap. Oh, my right side's definitely tighter. This hip flexor is definitely making it tough to get that leg up very high on this side. Let's exhale up. Inhale down. You got this. We're down to our last minute here. We got 1 more set to go, and then it's time for your stretch. You guys made it through already. 1 more lift here. Good, little shake out. Okay, so we're into our last minute. So this is our Curtsy Pulses. So we stay down, and then we come here, and we pulse that leg out to the side, which is gonna be tough for me because my hip is feeling so tight right now. Let's get into position, roll the shoulders back, and drop. Inner thigh squeeze. Tighten that space between the hip bones and the front of the lower belly there. Let's stay long through that spine. Maintaining control. Do a check of that front knee. Make sure that it's back and we're not leaning forward over our toes here. 10 more seconds. You got this. Let's go, let's go. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's go, side pulses. Up, up, up. Again, my hips are pointing forward. I'm not rotating out to the side. You should feel this in the side, not in the front. If you're feeling it in the front, you're rotating, okay? Keep those hips forward the whole time and feel like you're leading to the side of the leg, not the top. Whew. My Okay, just getting hard on this one. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Awesome job, you guys. I love doing barre. Barre is so great. I encourage you guys to have a stretch that targets all the lower body and a few of upper body stretches in there as well. You can follow one of our stretches on the floor or one of our standing stretches. Thanks for joining in. Bye.